Hello everyone and welcome back to the Unkindled Guide to Dark Souls 3. It's a killer trying to keep these things under an hour, but I'm doing it, just cutting out a bunch of load times and any times I gotta go through the area after dying. So, this is the rest of High Wall of Lorik, where we fight the Boreal Knight. I can't remember if it was Voltor or Volor, the Boreal Knight. So we're gonna go smoke his ass, and then we are going to head to the undead settlement. Well, we're not gonna go into it, we're gonna get there. But I'm going through as the cleric again. Only reason I'm doing this footage is because the sound from my sorcerer run through is completely gone. Like, I've tried to render out the video multiple times, but whenever I render it out, there's just no sound with the sorcerer's run through. So I run through with the cleric, and I pretty much hit everything. I show off. Well, I told you about the second one, in the second part, about getting the cell key, and freeing Girat, the thief. So I actually I don't know when I did it. I guess I did it off of camera, and I'm sorry about that. So I totally forgot to record me going to the cell and getting his dialogue. But his dialogue basically sums up. He's like, "Oh, you're not a jailer. Well, how about you do me a favor? There's a woman in the undead settlement that I want you to give this ring to. If you give it to her, I'll provide you services as a merchant." Not the exact words, but it's pretty close. So he's like, "Okay, yeah, sure." Well, you say, "Yeah, sure," and he gives you the blue tearstone ring. You can equip the blue tearstone ring. When we get to undead settlement, I'll show you where Loretta body is, and you can get her stuff. What else? I show you that treasure chest I talked about in the second part that has the Astora straight sword, which is faith based, so you need 12 faith to pick it up and use it. So, just so you know that. So if you're doing a faith build, you can use the Astora straight sword. Okay. Also, yeah, I expect both characters to use a bow. So when you see the undead settlement part, you will see me using a bow. But I expect for a bow. It's not. It's just a bare minimum. Just like, see how, like, usually you seen like how I have to run up there and try to whack them. But now I just pluck them off with a bow, and I'll be about my day. No harm, no foul. So that's like a really good reason why you want to have a bow. Or you could just headshot certain enemies and get them out the way, or do major damage to them. What else? So, excuse me. So that's the crystal lizard that I told you about in the last episode. I finally came around and got him. Oh, so I actually had to cut out a lot of this because I was trying to do co-op with some people, but I kept getting invaded, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just my level or due to the fact that I had phantoms with me. But I would get these dudes who like I guess built their character around PvP and would just roll for like 3 hours, just roll, and their fucking iframes would never stop, and you would just it would just roll, and then they would have enough stamina to then do a combo, and I was just like I just got fucking annoyed with it, and I was just like shit. It happened both on this character and it happened on fucking my sorcerer character. Like I just fucking kept getting invaded by like super like people who had so much stamina. It was just unreal how much they can roll and then do a complete combo. Yep. So I remember I told you about this bow dude. He's a complete douchebag. So I try to use a weapon arts to attack through here. I don't know why I'm running into that. But yeah, I try to do a weapon arts to see if I can hit him. But it's a complete fail. It was cool. I still got enough stamina just to kill this dude flat out. Now I'm using the eagle, the silver eagle kite shield, so 100% physical damage. So this guy isn't too bad. He's still a little prick because he fucking shield bash and shit. But other than that, same tactics: circle around, backstab, have a good time. And he's done. No item this time. So we head through here. Now, yeah, I think this is where I pick up the Astora straight sword. What else? What was it? What was it? It was something I wanted to bring up. I told myself I'll make a list. Still haven't made a list. I guess because I'm not rushing these out, but I haven't been putting them up as much as often I want to. So I got the storage straight sword. For some reason, I keep switching between the broadsword and the long sword. Like I don't know why, but I eventually do just get to the Astora straight sword. And it's a really good sword. It's a really strong sword too. Like I said, you will need 12 faith to use it alongside 10 dex and 10 strength. So if you're doing a faith build and you got the dex and strength to use it, go for it. So this area down here, I tackle it differently due to the fact that I usually don't approach it from this way. Usually I go down to the second level, come around where these guys are, and I attack them from the backside. And then I throw fire bombs, or as you see me using my bow, I shoot the guys. I try to shoot the guy in that room, but I can't reach him. So I don't know if I do a drop on the dog or what. I think I drop attack the dog. Yep, drop attack. So I just roll out of here because I don't want to get jumped. What do? I think I run. I run past everybody. Collect this item. It's deserted trousers. And then I just run from these guys. I'll come back though. I'll come back for my revenge. I kill this guy down here. Pick up the that's a rapier. No, is it a rapier? No, it's a rapier. I thought it was an S stock, but it's not S stock. It's a rapier. Yeah, it's 2 embers down here. I don't fight that guy yet, but I do fight him. I get roughed up a little bit, but he's more intimidating. He looks more intimidating than he actually is. He's not that tough of a guy to beat. You just gotta watch out for his spinning attack where he like just starts spinning, which is really annoying because it seems like I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like he spins longer when he's actually hitting your shield or hitting you. Like if you run away and you see him do the spin, he might spin like 3, 4 times, maybe 5. But when like he's hitting you, like if you put your shield up and he's hitting you, it seems like he spins like 6 or 8 times. Like I don't know, but it always feels like they're a bit like they seem like basically it's very Bloodborne in a sense where it seems like the NPC enemies have like unlimited amount of stamina and they can just attack relentlessly, while you have a very limited amount of stamina and you cannot withstand the amount of attacks they have. Like it's a lot worse in other areas with enemies with small weapons and more animal-like instinct, if you know what I mean. So if you like, as if you're doing a strength build, or if you're doing a heavy build, basically, you want to invest in a lot of stamina. You know, as me playing a strength build, I will invest of strength, faith build. I will invest in a lot of stamina, but probably won't be as much as someone who plays as a knight, warrior, or a herald. But oh sheesh, man! I tell you, it's so fucking annoying sometimes. When you're like just fighting the enemy and they just won't stop attacking, so you end up rolling out of all your stamina. Then you gotta back off to get your health back. I mean, get your stamina back. Like a lot of bosses are not a lot of bosses, but there's an in particular boss who gets like that. Mm. So I'm fighting off this dude. Like I said, with the Eagle Silver Kite Shield is super easy because you can just take on the attack and not worry about taking any health damage and just circle around and backstab. Like even as my sorcerer, I'm using that shield basically because I'm not a parry master. You know, maybe I should learn to parry some more with using the buckler shield, but at the same time, excuse me, I'm very sorry for yawning. At the same time, I don't know. Like I gotta really see. But what was I thinking? Cause what I wanted to do was how I want to be in basically a battle mage. Well, basically I use a sword in one hand, use a staff in the other hand, and drop the shield all together, really. But I'm probably not going to do that for a while because of the fucking scaling for, well, not the scaling, but the fuck is it called? When I remember, I'll get back to it. But this here was my fault because I got greedy when I was attacking him too much while he was standing. But that second hit he got on me was such bullshit. Like his fucking stupid ass halberd has so much reach. Like if I had a halberd, it probably wouldn't even fucking reach half the distance of its damn self. Like I would swing and I would hit the enemy with like the edge of the blade, but it still wouldn't connect. Like I could tickle his nose with the fucking shit, and it would just be like, nope. So over here is a shortcut. That's the only thing is the shortcut is there's an ambush lining wait. Remember I told you about where you see like a weak enemy by itself and you think, oh, it's gonna be sweet? Don't believe that shit. It's a single hollow down this hall. So I'm gonna try to go over here and get this item. It's a ring of sacrifice, and I completely biffed the jump. So I'm like, I'm out of Estus. Shit, I can't really be jumping too much because I'll die. But then I remember that I have heals. So I try this jump. I think I try it one more time, or I think I get it next. I think I get it this time. I'm not quite sure. Hopefully, I hope I get it. It'd be embarrassing to fall again. And I made it. Sweet. So like I said, it's a rank sacrifice. It's basically used to save your souls if you die. So say you die, your souls are sitting somewhere. You equip the ring, and then you go back out. If you die again, your souls don't get lost, and you don't lose the current souls you had saved up on your way back to the get your old souls. Now, so you start attacking this guy, 4 or 5 other hollows will climb out the sides, up the sides. If you don't have a large sweeping weapon or something, just throw fire bombs. The spread is pretty fucking good on them. Now, I was trying to get my fire bombs out, but for some reason I just had a brain fart and I couldn't figure out how to do that shit. But here, I take out 3 of them and I just take out the last one. Fire bombs away. So like I said, fire bombs are really good. So you know, stack up on them. They only like 100 souls. And like I said, don't ever go into a boss fight or anything with any amount of souls worth something. You know, buy something. Buy arrows, buy fire bombs, buy moss. Especially, you want to buy the blood. Is it? I don't know if it's the white purple moss or is it just a purple moss. But buy that because you're gonna need that shit to help you for toxin and poison because it lingers in this game forever. And excuse me. Excuse me again. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not even tired. What was I saying? You would what's the word I'm looking for? Gotta remind myself. What was I thinking of? What was I thinking? What was I saying? Shit, can't remember what I was saying. But why am I standing there? I can't remember what was I saying. Oh, I can't remember what I was saying. Well, my bad, guys. I just completely had a brain fart. Oh no, I remember. Bring your souls. Arrows, moss, fire bombs, and oh, well, we probably gonna meet a certain character and the undead settlement part of this guide. But what else? What else can I talk about this area, or give any more hints or tips? Like, I pretty much went over everything in the beginning. Yeah, we went over everything in the beginning part. Just went over my head, make sure it wasn't nothing I missed. Why am I? Oh yeah, I know why I'm standing here. Give myself some time to go over some more. Yeah, this is me just buying arrows because I need it. I think I see if I have a shards level of weapon, but I don't get any shards. You can farm the knights outside of the room where you talk to the woman who gives you the banner. You can talk to her, and I mean, well, outside the room where you talk to the woman that gives you the banner, you can farm the knights outside of there to get the small titanite shards.
Huh?
I think I'll buy fire bombs from her. Oh, also just for just so you know, you should buy a torch from her because it will be extremely useful once you get to a specific part where enemies apply a constant bleed effect. What I mean by constant, I mean like you'll get a bleed effect, right? And then the status will go away. But when they hit you, you'll get a bleed effect, get blood loss, and then the status bar for the bleed effect will begin to build back up again. So having a torch will help you extinguish this bleed effect. So just roll through everything because some reason also boxes respawn. Okay, so I don't summon anybody for this fight. I fight this dude solo because Boreal of the Voltor, the Boreal Valley is actually super easy. Like he has to be like one of the easiest boss to beat because is underneath him is the safest place you can be, except when he does his ground pound, and it's so like what do you call it, choreographed, or you know, it's so easy to read the attack. Oh my god. I don't even know why I'm yawning so much. Like I said, I'm not tired. But yeah, you can beat him real easily by just staying under him or staying behind him. Don't use up all your stamina just in case. Like if you do start attacking him, for some reason this shit just goes through his legs. I don't know why, but I do get his attention eventually. But what was I saying? Yeah, staying behind him, staying under his legs, is super safe. And you might not think so, but it's super safe. Like I said, it's best to don't use up all your stamina because just in case you might need to roll away or block because sometimes he does a spinning dash move, which is it's not really a spinning dash move, but he just like spins his hind legs around, and you can take damage from that. And you can what else can you do? You can backstab. No, you can't backstab. What am I talking about? You can attack his. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the guy who I was playing with. I helped him get through this section when I was co-oping with him. Really great dude. He has a YouTube channel, J Talks. It's JTAKZ. Go check him out. He's also doing a Let's Play walkthrough of Dark Souls 3. He also is on Twitch. He's a decent guy. His stuff is pretty cool, and he's a Dark Souls veteran. So he can give you some. He probably has some hits and tips of his own as a quality builder. He does mainly dex and strength builds.
Ah, the wait has been long, Unkindled One. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
Alright, so you saw that Phantom climb up behind her like on a magical ladder? That is because
This
There's a
farewell
boss
gift
in
is
here.
for
If you
you.
played the beta,
It is the
you would
insignia
have
of an old
seen
covenant.
the
If you fear
dancer of
trespassers,
the
dark
Frigid
spirits
Valley, who
drawn
is
by
called
the
the dancer of
embers,
the Boreal Valley
then
now,
etch
because
this
Boreal
upon your
is just
heart,
another word for cold.
and the old concord will
So
beckon
you fight her
legion
in
of
this
new
room, just like you
sentinels
did
to
in the
hunt these foul
beta.
spirits.
But the thing is, she's an in-game boss, and she's supposed to be a
Unkindled one,
guardian for this area
head to
just
go
before
through
you
the
get into
great gate
Lothart's
and
castle.
raise this but beware, the vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley.
What was I gonna say? Oh, now you can trigger this boss fight early, and it's a possible way to cheese it. Just kill after you get the Lordric banner. Kill her. She drops the I forgot what she drops, but it's an item. Once you get that, the dancer of the Boreal Valley will show up, and she'll begin the boss fight. Um, if you don't kill if you don't kill Voltor or Voltor, I can't fucking remember his name. If you don't kill him at the bottom of the steps after you leave her, if you don't kill him, you can summon the Sword Master, the guy who we killed in the first episode, and as the cleric I blew off the edge. You can summon him, and if you summon him, come up here to the boss fight. When he dies, quit the game, and it will start you outside the boss room. Go back down, summon him up, and when you go back in, he won't have a hitbox. So when she aggroes him, she won't be able to hit him, and he'll just do bleed damage on her and kill her over time. Like it's like it takes like 5 minutes or so. But you know, if you want to cheese her and get her out the way early, because she can be a bit of a pain in the ass to fight normally, especially if you're doing solo. Um, you can do that. If you want to see a video of it, I will link it in the description. It's really easy. It's not that hard. It's not patched out yet, so you can have fun with that. And you get 60,000 souls, so you can spec in whatever you want. And I'm actually going to link you to a specific kind of video, which will actually show you how to get a +9 weapon before even going into the undead settlement. You know, just full all the tips and shit, right? You know, all the little didgeridoos. So it's coming to an end, really. I take out these guys, and I start the fight with the Boreal Knight. Boreal Knight of the Valley of Frost, frigid penises, and fuck, man, I can't think. I just think of Boreal because it's just like, I don't know, it stands out to me. But so we go on this fight. Like I said, this is a really easy fight. Every time I've done this fight, I've never died on the first try because he's so easy. And if you manage to get an upgraded weapon through any means, you pretty much can kill him so fast. He's really a pushover. Alright, so, like I said, just get under him. Be wary because he can cause squall damage, which does cause your character to slowly regenerate stamina. So, just be wary of that. But like I said, it only really comes in his second phase, which you'll know when he goes into, because his eyes will start glowing blue. And just avoid his fucking axe, because his mace also causes, now he's went to a second phase. But like I said, he's so easy, he hasn't even hurt me yet. Now he hurt me there because I was being stupid. I could have easily just rolled past that or rolled under him. So I blame that hit on my stupidity and not anything else. So like I said, just watch his ground pound, his AOE, his breath attack, and his spin move. Like that. Like that can hurt you if you're really close to him, even if you're behind him. Like the ground pound that you just saw. Luckily I didn't get hit there. See how safe I was under him healing? Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, he's a super easy boss, so easy to beat, and it's really no challenge. Also, like I said, if you're beginning off, use your soapstone to help people beat him, because really it's free souls. It's really free, easy souls, and you get a bunch of embers. So you know, if you want to do a lot of co-oping and stuff like that, you got embers. You got embers from like farming him. Now we raise the banner and we meet an old friend. Oh, look at that. Now why is he here? No, why are they here? No clue. I guess it's just a callback to Dark Souls 1. I really think Dark Souls 2 is like non-existent. I think Dark Souls 2 is equivalent to what do you call it? Dragon Ball GT. It just didn't happen. It's like this is out now. Dragon Ball Super's out. GT didn't happen. Now, I actually want to focus on one thing. I'm gonna put the camera there 1 second. But there's a tower in the background. There's a tower in the background with a giant. You see, it's a giant, and he shoots a bow and arrow. He is a very important NPC you want to meet. Like you want to meet him. But that's the end. Okay. Okay, so this is just a quick little showing. Purple signs are mad phantoms. Mad phantoms are not your friend. They can kill enemies for you, and they can, generally do what regular phantoms do. Nine red ones, and basically not invaders. They can do what a warrior sunlight can do, but guess what? They can't fucking kill you. So don't touch those unless you like to live on the dangerous side. Do not fucking touch. Um, don't touch purple summon signs. As you see, he got summoned all the way over there. And it's like, no, fucking, you can't get rid of me now. So I'm like, shit. I just wanted to see what the fuck would happen if he would appear here or appear someone in the, like, I just wanted to see what the fuck it would do. But don't do it. Like, don't touch purple summon signs. Don't do it. Unless they your friend and or you know them, don't do it because they're just an asshole. Unless this person is like some kind of really decent guy and he isn't going to completely fucking you over, just stay the hell away from any purple summon signs. It's just there to fuck you over. Stay away. Um. So I run around a little bit. He shows up and eventually kills me. So I'll have that here for you guys to see because he just murders my ass relentlessly. Ain't shit I can really do. I suck at PvP. It's not my forte. So I'm looking around for him. I'm seeing like maybe he like ran through or something, trying to see where he's at, but it doesn't seem like he's showing up. Um, as my sorcerer, I do summon for the boss fight mainly because I don't really have the best weapon to fight him with. I'm using the S stock, and I'm barely I meet the requirements for it, like the minimum requirements, and I don't do a lot of physical damage, and I don't I don't like it takes me a while to cast my sorcery, so I need someone to play distraction for a little bit while I fight with him. So I do summon somebody to help me, just one person, but I do try to do most of the damage and stay active during a fight, so I don't like just sit back and let someone else do it for me. Excuse me. Hopefully, as I do get stronger, I will be able to um take a more aggressive stance and as a battle mage. So as you see, he can fight the enemies, but he can also fight you. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's gonna be cool and not try to kill me and stuff. So I turn my back and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go summon some peeps and stuff. And then as soon as I do that, I notice he's following behind me and he starts attacking me. And I'm not real. Like I said, I'm not really prepared to do a PvP encounter. So I'm. Yep. So he eventually kills me, and I just do a quick jump cut to when I fight the boss. Now, actually, he does. No, wait, he doesn't kill me. Actually, I avoided him. Uh, I ran into the bond. I ran in here and started the boss fight, which caused him to leave the world, and I did not bonfire it out, and then I came back. I managed to get a pyromancy to give me a hand. Like I said, he's not that hard to beat. Even me as just my sorcerer, I can beat him, but I don't have that much. I don't have that much FP, so I have to make sure each and every one of my magic attacks account. Because I use it right now. I think I'm using an S stock, or I might have changed to a scimitar. I'm not quite sure, but their damage is pretty minuscule. That dude almost hit me there, but he didn't. I got a sunlight now. I did summon a sunlight warrior, but I don't. I like he. I think he just was like an asshole and decided not to help me. Which you know what? Fine, whatever. I don't. Fuck you. Like why put your sign down if you're not gonna help them? Help people. You know. But like I said, real easy. I beat him no problem. So, what was I saying? So I did run around and collect a couple items that I got as the cleric, and then I came back here, raised the banner, and again I take a look at the tower with the giant on it. Just because it's really important that you understand what you that you have to find that giant. Like there's two ways to find them. There's a safe way to find them. Then there's a dangerous way to find them. And when I get to the undead settlement, I'll show you both ways. Well, I'll show you both ways. I'll show you the safe way, and then I'll show you the dangerous way. Also, there's a bunch of covenants in this area to unlock. I'll show you all those covenants. And it's just gonna be a great time in the undead settlement. We're gonna have a fantastic time using our bow, cheesing some scumbags, just having a fantastic time. So don't worry, everything's gonna be fun. So our little demon friends land us off, drop us off. We see the giant in the background once again. So I light the bonfire, wave you guys off, and take another look at the beautiful castle. So see you guys in the next episode where we take on the undead settlement.